What's up everybody, it's your boy Avionics back again with another action figure video. Now if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as I do put out quite a few videos throughout the month. In today's video we are taking a look at the new Commando Spawn from McFarlane Toys. Now this is actually part of the Mortal Kombat 11 series. So this is actually my first Spawn action figure ever. And it's going to be McFarlane Toys. Now, I've been looking at all the different spawns he's been coming out with for the last year or so, and I want a universal looking spawn. You know, I don't want any kind of variant like the Gunslinger or whatever, or a Mortal Kombat one. But I picked this one up because I think, in my opinion, this one looks like a regular just spawn to me that I can use for my display, because I just want a regular gun-toting Spawn. Now this one, he doesn't look like he might come with a gun. It looks like there's a gun in here, but we're gonna find out everything and how everything looks with this Commando Spawn from the Mortal Kombat 11. All right, so this is the front of the packaging. Got a nice big window up top. It says for ages 14 and up. It says not a toy. Got the McFarlane Toys logo here. On the side it just says Mortal Kombat 11. Other side it has a nice, it actually looks like Scorpion. I don't know why they have Scorpion on this box. It obviously says Commando Spawn, but it looks like Scorpion to me, which is kind of weird. Like I said, this is my first Spawn / Mortal Kombat figure too, I guess. So I don't know if Scorpion's supposed to be on here. If anyone can chime in, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. All right, and then at the bottom, we got the Mumbo Jumbo, and we have a UPC barcode for anyone that's trying to look for this at your local Target. I see some spawns in Walmart, but mainly you're gonna find these at Target, any kind of McFarlane Toys spawn. All right, let's go ahead and open them up. So yeah, I actually picked this up from Amazon, and this actually pre-order. I want to say he's basically newly released into the wild, into the public, and I was promised a price of $19.99, which is, it said at the time Amazon, I was getting like, hey, you're actually getting it for a lower price. So I think it might be $22.99 retail, but I was able to get this on Amazon for $19.99. So here is the tray that has Commando Spawn in it, and here is the insert. It's got the Mortal Kombat logo, and then here is our stand that we're going to be able to use to put them up on display, because from my previous experience with other McFarlane figures, they really need some help with standing up. So I'm glad it came with a stand, and it says Mortal Kombat, and it has the peg. That's pretty much it, just a figure stand. All right, let's go ahead and take him out of the plastic. All right, everything is all out of the plastic, and we have his accessories, and we have Commando Spawn already standing on his stand, because that cape that he is wearing is going to weigh him back. So that's how he looks on his stand. So let's take a look at the only two accessories that comes with this. You know, not bad for a $20 price point. But here is one, and these you'll be able to place on his hands as he shoots these green fire effects out. So pretty good looking sculpt. It is soft plastic, a little bit flexible, not too flexible. So there's one, and then he does come with two. So they are two different molds. So one for the right hand and one for the left hand. So pretty cool. There's a translucent green. All right, so, and then here is the figure. Let's go ahead and take him off the stand. Now, I did point out that gun earlier, and it is a hard sculpt. Part of the sculpt does not come out, unfortunately. So he is on the 7-inch scale, or 1/10 if you want to call it that. But yeah, I think this spawn will really fit my basically my definitive all-purpose spawn. You know, covering from the comics from back in the days when I used to read the Image comics of Spawn. So this is going to cover that basis for me. Here's a close look at his head and his face. So this mask, it does not come off. Does not look like it comes off. No, it's soft though. I mean, oh yeah, it does not come off. So you can see that it's part of his head. But I mean, it's a great looking head, detailed. You got the brows sculpted. You got some sculpture lines in there, and then his eyes, those menacing green glowing eyes, look great. Look really great. And then, but yeah, this face mask looks great. It's like a dark maroon or burgundy. It's got the folds and details. And then, so his cape, it is sculpted in also. It is not removable. I was hoping it would be removable so I can, because I do have the Spawn with the throne, but don't have that opened up yet. And well, if you know about that Spawn, the cape is like made to be while he's sitting in that throne. It looks kind of funky if it's just standing up with that, from other reviews that I've seen. But yeah, nice big collar for that cape. Got a lot of black wash. This is soft, flexible plastic. And yeah, lots of details here. Tears and whatnot. Looks really good. Here's the back side, or the underneath side of it. So yeah, this is not removable, but it looks good. And then he's all black. You know, he's got the white, whatever you call that, war design, whatever. And then he's got his ammo belts across his shoulders and his chest. We got 2 grenades here. We got some rounds right here. And then the white looks a little too clean. Like he just got this uniform out of the laundry. You know, even in his face, it'd be cool to see if there's a little bit more like dirt, or you know, some black wash, some weathering. But yeah, for the most part, it's a nice clean looking uniform that he's wearing. And then going down his arms, we do have like this gray armband, and then his gauntlets that looks so awesome. I mean, look at this thing. So it's the same color as the cape. Got a lot of spikes and horns and whatnot. It's not too sharp. They are soft. And then here's the inside part. And then his left one is smaller, and it's different sculpted. So that's cool. So it looks like his strong side is his right side. And going down, we do have this gray belt and a silver painted skull as the main center buckle. Going around the back, not much going on. And then going down his black pants, we do have sculpt lines of how the pants are. And then we have, looks like, I don't know, smoke grenades or some tactical grenade here. And then that pistol that does not come out in its holster, gray. The holster's painted gray. Going down on his strong side leg, we've got that boot, that iconic large boot that he wears with spikes. Got nice detail and sculpt all around. And then on his left side, his weak side, he's got a smaller armor. And then his shoe, or his boot, I guess, the shoe part right there. And then of course the bottoms and the peg holes. So I've seen some Spawn figures where this is just like overly sized and overly huge. I do have here. I'll bust out the throne Spawn. So in this one, the red is a lot brighter, as you can see, and that boot is a lot bigger. You know, if you guys want me to open this up for a review, let me know down in the comments section. As of right now, I'm still debating. I have some other stuff lined up. I wanted this one to be my first Spawn review, just because it's just one figure alone. But yeah, so let's take a look at articulation now. Okay, so his head is going to be able to look down that far, look up pretty good actually. Okay, he's going to have rotation. It can rotate all the way around, but that face mask is kind of just like hitting everything. A little bit of tilt. Yeah. Okay, shoulders. We do have butterfly action going on. That's pretty nice. And it feels really good too. It's got that little bit of ratcheting motion, if you can hear it. It feels really good though. So it goes all the way around. Decent tension on, decent resistance on articulation so far at the shoulders. And then we have a bicep cut. So far I'm really liking this figure, like the way it moves and the way it feels in my hand. And then we have double jointed elbows. Okay. And then bends more than 90 degrees, which is nice. Like that. How about this one? Okay, yeah, more than 90 degrees. Oh, looks really good. I really like this figure. All right, we're gonna have rotation here at the wrist, and we're dealing with looks like the typical ball with the swivel that you would find on McFarlane Toys hands. So the right hand is going to be a little bit more difficult to turn and articulate because it is in this gauntlet of his. All right. He doesn't come with any extra hands, obviously. I mean, the only things he came with were those 2 fire effects. Would have been nice to, well, I guess for 20 bucks, you know, you can't complain with just the one set of hands. All right, upper torso. He does have an upper torso cut, so yeah, he can articulate really well on that top joint. And then he does have waist rotation. So it looks like we're dealing with a ball there at the mid torso and then another ball at the waist. So side, and then ab crunch, and then all the way back. Oh, really good. Ah, yeah, I really like this. All right, legs. I'm gonna do splits, as far as you can do with splits. And there's his legs forward, leg back before it hits his butt, and then it rotates at the ball joint for the thigh like that, and then we have double jointed knees. Everything, all the articulation points seem really good, not too tight, not too loose, just enough to be able to get your posing down. And then no boot cut for a boot swivel. Let's see here. So we have a ball joint at the ankle, so all the way forward, all the way back. We have rocker swivel, and then we have toe articulation right there. So obviously the right foot is going to be a little bit more difficult because of that big maroon spiked boot, but it's going to have the same toe articulation and pretty much everything that the left foot did. All right, so I had my She Spawn still in the box. You know, like I said, this Commando Spawn is my first Spawn anything. But I went ahead and opened her up because I wanted to see how Commando Spawn would look with her guns, since she comes with a whole bunch of guns and they are the 1/10 scale. So let's go ahead and check out Commando Spawn holding all those weapons. Yeah, I'm so glad that I picked up She Spawn last week when she was only when she was on sale and down at $28, because all the guns that she comes with looks great with Commando Spawn, and now I'm gonna have my definitive Spawn display with all those crazy weapons. It's gonna look great. Speaking of She Spawn, let's go ahead and add her into the mix to see how Commando Spawn looks right next to her. Alright, so there she is. Let's go ahead and put some other McFarlane Toys 7-inch scale figures next to Commando Spawn. So there is The Witcher's Geralt of Rivia. Here are Suicide Squad Peacemaker and Harley Quinn. A couple of other 1/10 or 7-inch scale figures. We have Mattel's The Rock, which is the Elite, and then we have the Ultimate Edition Batista. And just for added reference, here are some 6-inch scale figures. We have Hasbro's Drax, the Destroyer, and Captain America. Alright, so wrapping up my review video, I'm really satisfied with this Commando Spawn as being my definitive Spawn for my Spawn display. My display is going to basically consist of this figure holding some of She Spawn's weapons. It's going to have She Spawn in it, and then when I get a chance to opening up Spawn and the Throne, that as well, because I'm not going to be able to use Commando Spawn to be sitting in that throne, as that throne is made to be with the cape that comes with that Spawn in that box set. Kind of weird that it's in a, he doesn't have a graphic shot of his own on the back of the Mortal Kombat packaging. Like I said, it shows Scorpion. That's kind of weird. That's my only gripe, really, if I had to complain about anything. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. Leave all your comments and thoughts down below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell to be notified of future reviews like this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.